when I play D&D, and when I read sort of fantasy, medieval style fiction, this is sort of what I picture, are the scenes that you saw earlier. I'm in Edinburgh Castle right now, which gives a great view back to the Firth of Forth and the North Sea on one side, and the old city and down towards England on the other side. It's not the highest point in Edinburgh, that would be Arthur's Seat, but it's the highest point in Edinburgh that's easily accessible. And I don't think you can really come to Edinburgh and not visit the castle. Yeah. I mean, this is what it's all about when you go to places like this, is to just see these sorts of things that you can't really, I certainly, from the US, we don't have anything of this sort of historic nature. This is probably 1,000 years old. Most of it dates back to medieval times, some before then. There's been a fortress here since when the Romans tried to come in. So, yeah, through this gate. Oh, they have whiskey here, not surprising. I'm gonna keep walking around. Eventually head down towards the trams in either Waverley or Haymarket. I literally just made the Cowden Beef train. I wasn't even sat down when we pulled out of Waverley. We're at Haymarket now and heading for North Queensferry over the Forth Rail Bridge. I'll see you when we get there. I only have time for a brief stop at North Queens Ferry. Have to be on the next train back to Edinburgh. But I couldn't not do this little thing with that bridge. Absolutely iconic. The tunnels over there, my train will be coming out of there in just a couple minutes. I'll be taking this to Haymarket. So, then from Haymarket, I'll probably get something to eat at the station, and then I'm on the fast train to Glasgow Queen Street. The train the rail tour coming up from London is running about an hour late, which is how I can pull this off. So, pick up somewhere along the way. Made it to Glasgow Central before the 87, which is coming. They had a bit of a issue with the locomotive farther down south. They had to reset the locomotive, but it's good. There are spotters at the end of the platform, so it should be here in a few minutes. Meantime, I'm just gonna watch some trains here in and around Glasgow Central. So it's good to get this in daylight. Well, if you can call it daylight. Probably going to be my last time on these on these trains because they're being replaced very soon. So might as well get a ride in. Did this 3 years ago, but get another chance now. Alright, so that was fun. Now, just have to find my train, which is going to be on platform number 7 and should be a HST. 4 cars. Go through the gate line and then get on.
The next stop is Perth. Please check your luggage does not block doors, vestibules, or aisles. If you have bags, put them in one of the dedicated luggage areas, or put lighter items in the rack above your seat. If you see any unattended luggage, please tell a member of staff. Thank you for your cooperation.
Here we are at Dundee. Going with this ScotRail operated station with 4 platforms. Serves ScotRail, LNER, and Caledonian Sleeper, and it is right now the furthest north I've ever been in my life. You know you're in Scotland when there's an iron brew vending machine. It has plenty of iron brew. So, I believe first class will be towards the front of the train. It's at the rear this last time, so I think it'll be at the front. So, this will be back to Edinburgh on another HST. Probably completely in the dark. We will be going over the 4th rail bridge again, so have that to look forward to. And then probably just hang around Edinburgh, maybe hop the trams for a little bit, and just enjoy. Catch you later. to the hotel room briefly, dropping my stuff off, maybe plugging a couple things in, and then heading back out to a few taverns around the area. But I'm not bringing you along with me on that. So, for now, next up is a little bit more Edinburgh tomorrow. And I think we're going to do the Borders Railway, maybe a couple other things. I'm right next to Waverley Station. And then off to Newcastle. So, remember, if you like that video, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. And make sure to turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my content. I will see you in the next one. Bye.